Hi there, welcome along to another rowing video made just for you. Today is a 30-minute session, but this time you get the choice of doing it the easy way or the hard way, okay? You're going to start off with a 4-minute warm-up, just follow me and the timer and you'll be fine with that. Set up your machine, get your drag factor to where you want it to be, put your monitor at eye level and get your foot stretchers at a height that they are comfortable. Usually that is so that the strap covers the joint on your toes, or on shoes, the bottom lace. But as you can see, I row in socks, so it's pretty much the joint of my toes. Okay, so 4 minutes warm up. I'm going to start with 2 minutes, just easy light rowing. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the whole point of this is just to get you used to the fact you're about to do a session. Don't go hard, just let your body ease into it. Okay. So I'm only doing 18, 19 strokes per minute. Not really laying in that much power. Just getting the feel for it. Have a think about your technique once you're a little bit looser. Start thinking about whether your shins are vertical at the front as you come in to here. Think about if your arms are relaxed at the front. You're not gripping the handle. You're just lightly hooked around it. Think about putting the handle over your knees before they bend. Which then helps you go from a 1 o'clock position at the front with your back to an 11 at the back. So 1 o'clock, lean forward, 11 o'clock, lean back. Try and keep a powerful back. You don't want to be bolt upright, but you also don't want to be slumped. So core engaged at the front when you start and at the back when you finish. Okay, 10 seconds and then you're going to take one of your feet out with the straps. Okay, last stroke here and take one of your feet out. Okay, now continue with full strokes, but just drive with your left or right foot, whatever one you got in. Should really feel that point at the front when you connect with the flywheel. You catch it. Okay, swap feet. One in, one out. Might seem a bit strange and uncomfortable, but it's a good exercise. Really to feel that pressing with the leg. After all, it's the driving force of the leg, right? Both feet in. Now let's just do arms only. So legs straight, hands over knees, rock forwards. This is a really good warm-up exercise for getting the handle over your knees and the body rock. I'm not saying I'm doing it perfectly, but hand over the knees helps the body rock. Okay, one more stroke like this. And let's go into legs only. So arms straight, drive with the legs. Try not to take it all in your lower back at the end. Maybe keep your forward lean as much as you can. Just push out with your legs. A few more strokes like this. And we're done with the warm-up. One more stroke. There we go. That's the warm-up all done. Continue to move up and down the rail while I explain what we're doing today, okay? Right, so I've called this half hour the easy way or the hard way. That's because you have an option of doing it either way. For those of you who find half an hour a bit of a challenge, this will get you through the half hour. For those of you who row quite a lot, this is your chance to really put in some hard work. So how are we going to do it? Well, it's half an hour, and we're going to do 10 times 2 minutes and 1 minute, okay? The 2 minutes will be at 24 strokes a minute. The 1 minute will be at 15 strokes a minute, okay? Now, the 2 minutes, for those of you doing it the hard way, is going to be round about 2K plus 14 pace, if you work from that reference, or it'll be an effort level of round about 7 or 8. And then the 15 strokes a minute, you're going to go full power on it. You're going to really try and lay in power through those 15. No guide, just go full force with the legs, right? For those of you doing the easy way, I want you to go 2K plus round about 16. So back the effort level off the hard way, people. And if you're talking about RPE, like an effort level, then I want you to really do round about kind of like a 6. So take it easy, and it'll probably rise to about 8 by the end of your row. And your 15 strokes a minute, well, you're going to back off that quite a lot. So you're going to be down to like a effort level of 3 or 4. From 2K value, maybe 2K plus, even like 30 or something. Really ease off so you can get through this full half hour. Okay, so it's a half hour row. Just follow me for the stroke rates. I'll call out when you're changing. Look at the guide as well. And then you should be fine. Now, apologies if I drift a little bit, but as long as you stay with me, you'll be fine. So your monitor, go to select workout, standard list, and then 30 minutes is there, okay? And that's you all ready to go. So we're going to start off with 2 minutes at 24 strokes per minute, okay? And it's going to be an effort level of round about 6. If you're taking it from that scale for the easy way, round about 7 for the hard way, or 2K plus 14, or 2K plus 16, okay? Enough jabbering from me, let's go. Now the good thing about 24 strokes a minute is that it's 1 stroke every 2.5 seconds. Now I was about to say, not even I can mess that up, but I'm already going too slow. There we go. Now continue to think about your technique. Just because you've got out the warm-up doesn't mean you can start to slack off. We're almost at a minute gone. And I hope whatever route you've taken for this, you stick to it. You don't want to jump ship halfway. Although, if you have gone out too hard, you could back off. But please don't. Okay, so we're coming to a close of this first 24 section. So what are you going to do? Easy way or hard way? Okay, here we go, down to 15 strokes a minute now. It's 1 every 4 seconds. You might find it a little bit awkward to slow the rate right down like this, but don't worry about it. This gives you a chance, whether you're going hard or soft, to really think about getting that technique right. Slam into the drive from the front. Okay, 2 more strokes, and then we're back up to 24 again. You ready? Here we go. There you go. How did that feel? There's something in my eye. The good thing about the slow rate is it does give you a chance to analyse what might be going wrong with your stroke. Now I know I developed a bit of a butt scoot where my backside goes back before the drive starts. And that's not good. I think it's to do with this fake lean my back has at the front. Now if you're doing this the hard way, it should be a really tough workout. If you're doing this the easy way, hopefully it's for the right reasons. Half an hour isn't daunting. That's why you'll find a lot of the sessions that I post are half an hour long. You just have to manage it once, twice. You get used to it. Okay, so 4 more strokes and back to 15, okay? Last one. Let's get back to 15. Really think about that technique. Whether you're taking it easy or hard, don't let your technique suffer. You're not being lazy, you're being controlled. You should still hear that nice acceleration sound of the flywheel as you drive out of it. All right, one more stroke and we're back up to 24 again. You ready? Let's go. There you go. And that's it. You just do this over and over again for half an hour. It's a strange reality depending on how you address this one, where for those going hard, the floors might feel like the rest. For those taking the easy way, the 24s will be the hard bit. Remember to breathe. Don't tense up. Arms nice and relaxed. Drive through the legs. It's a pushing action with the legs more than it's a pulling with the arms. Arms only come in at the end. The rest of the stroke, they're just transferring power from the legs into the flywheel. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're back down to 15. You'll notice I still drive out quite hard. And I use the majority of this 4 seconds to recover. So it's pretty much 1 second drive and 3 seconds recovery. See what I mean? That's what you want to do. Use as much recovery time as you can. Right, last stroke coming up. Then we're back up to 24. Here we go. Now it might not be too obvious, but I'm doing the same here, where the majority, well, I spend more time recovering than I do in the drive at 24. Oh. Sorry, my monitor keeps on pausing for a second. I lose time and then it catches up and I realise I'm a second behind. Just stay with me. Don't worry. We'll get there. There we go. We may have dropped a stroke there to fall back in. In which case, sorry about that. It wasn't me. It was my monitor. Honest. Yeah, it's gone the other way now. Two strokes. I'm back down to 15. Here we go. 15. If you're going the easy way, you should have a good sweat on and have probably quite laboured breath, but not gasping. Those going the hard way should probably be starting to feel it by now. But try not to back off. You're fit enough for this, that's why you chose it. Right, back up to 24 from now. Good thing about this session is it flies by. Constant change up and down. Means you never really have time to realise what's going on. And get, I'd never say bored, but sometimes you can look at the straight half hour on the clock and your mind plays tricks on you, telling you bad stories about how you still have so much long to go, but I wouldn't say we're 13 minutes into this row. It's flying by. It's consistency. Try and keep whatever time is showing on your monitor for your pace. Try and keep it running the same, whether you're hard way or easy way. You'll find it gets progressively tougher, but that's good. Shouldn't be too tough if you're easy. By 2 strokes. Last one. Now back down to 15. Once again, just think about the technique. Think about landing that drive at the front. Boom! Boom! Everything should go in unison. Don't have a butt scoot like me. Don't swing your back too early. Don't pull with your arms. Drive with your legs. Right, 3 more to go. Last one. Now we're heading straight back up to 24 again. And that's us halfway done. Well done. Both sets of people should be happy if you manage to get here holding your pace. And run the home straight now. Straight, of course, but you get what I mean. Keep thinking about it. Arms over your legs on the return before you bend your knees. Arms away, bend. Arms over, bend. It's all about getting the right momentum for your hip swing to the front. Ideally, you should have your lean in place before you roll forwards. Eight more, and then you can either take a 15 stroke breathing or lay in power. 3, 2, 1, here we go, 15. Really your chance to make the machine sing. This is also one of those times, if you've set the drag factor on your machine too high, you'll really get exposed by how tired this bit will make you as you fight against the weight of the flywheel. Okay, last stroke, hit 15 coming up. And back up to 24 now. Don't worry about thirst. You've only got 11 and a half minutes to go. Unless you're massively dehydrated right now, you should be able to make it through to the end without stopping for a drink. If you are dehydrated, stop. As long as you've got good hydration levels, anything up to a half marathon should really be manageable without taking on extra water or food. The only time I've ever stopped for a drink is when rowing a marathon. Which is interesting. But yeah, anything up to a half marathon, you need to stop for a drink. As long as your hydration levels throughout the day are okay and you have something to drink before you get on. It's all very well me saying that to you now, of course. Alright, you ready to go back down to 15 again? In 3, 2, 1, back down to 15. I like working in rates that I can do the maths on the monitor with. So 15, well, 12, 15, 20, 24, 30, jumps a bit there. This means I just have to watch the timer for my stroke rate and not have to think about actually just getting the groove. Right, one more stroke at this. Right, back up to 24 again. And what eventually happens is you row at a certain rate by looking at the clock for so long, you start to just dial in those rates by second nature. Says the boy that skips the odd moment of being bang on, but hey. I hope you're still keeping the same pace you were at the start. I am starting to feel a bit more out of breath, sweating a bit more. But then you try talking and rowing at the same time for half an hour. Don't ease up yet. Still a few more strokes until we hit 15. Four, 3, 2, 1, and back at 15. I can't overstate enough that this is your chance to get the feel for your stroke right. Drive hard, arms away, lean, then drive hard. Arms away, lean, drive hard. See what I mean? Then think the other way. Swing, arms in. Back swing, arms in. Back swing, arms in. Really just break your stroke down. Concentrate on one thing at a time. Even if it's just your arms away. Arms away. 2 strokes. Last one. We're back up to 24. Now. You should find at least the first few strokes of your 24 will be a lot better if you concentrate on your technique during the 15s. And eventually, more and more of your strokes in 24s will be better until it's second nature. My second nature hasn't kicked in yet. Hopefully you're all seeing us stuck under 5 minutes here. I can see the light in the tunnel. Whether you found the hard way easy, the hard way hard, the easy way easy, or the easy way hard, don't worry. It'll be all over in 4.5 minutes. Okay, so 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down to 15 from now. Oh, I just disappeared. Forgot I was here talking to you. Started thinking about what I had for dinner tonight. Mostly because it's starting to come back up again. Alright, last stroke at 15. And then we're back up for our last set of 24s. Come on. You can do it. It's only 48 strokes. Keep it going. Twenty-four more 24s. 2 minutes to go. If you've never managed to row an entire 30 minutes before, You're about to succeed. More at 24. Almost there, come on, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're back to 15. There we go. Every 4 seconds, come on. Slug it out to the end. If you're going the hard way, really lay in that power. Launch yourself. If you're doing it right, your backside should probably take off a little off the seat. Not too much though. Four. Big push, come on. 3, 2. Final stroke. There you go. That was easy, wasn't it? Well done. So no matter whether you did that the easy way or the hard way, that was a good half hour, okay? Let's kick into a really quick cool down. Just 2 minutes of light rowing. Just to flush out your muscles. You don't have to follow me, you can do what you want. I'm rowing at 18 strokes a minute. And I'm way down. I'm like at my 2k pace plus 45. Taking it super slow. If you look on the effort scale, or like an effort of 2 or 3. Enough to engage your muscles, to flush them out, but not so much that you're adding to the burden of the session you just did. Hope you enjoyed this. If you want to know more about what I do, the YouTube channel, PDP Rowing, has most of the videos, if not all of them. On the website, pdprowing.com, says what I'm trying to do. I've also got a website, indoorrowinginfo.com. I think basically just covers everything about indoor rowing. Competitions, teams, all that kind of jazz. And of course, if you're watching this on Kinomat, then you'll have had the joy of music along with it. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm not putting music on the YouTube version. So if you want music, sign up for Kinomat. It's cool. Much better guidance and graphics than I can manage. Although you still have to put up with trying to follow me and listening to my wittering. Right, here we go, last stroke on this. Keep going if you want, but I'm stopping here. Thanks very much for joining me today. Have a good day. Bye.